One of the most anticipated video games and arguably one of the biggest releases in recent memory has, of course, been Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 5 has lasted us 3 console generations: the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5. And while Grand Theft Auto is, of course, an iconic franchise and GTA 5 is an iconic game, many people are wanting the next iteration of the franchise, especially if you're older like me and have been playing these games since they were on the PlayStation 2 and remember when you used to get multiple actual entries in the franchise during one console generation. Now you're lucky to get one game per every decade. Well, Grand Theft Auto 6 was of course supposed to come out in 2025. Got delayed till later 2025. Then it got delayed until earlier 2026. But spoiler alert, it's delayed again. Rockstar just made the announcement. I want to look at the announcement, talk about it, see if we can figure out why this game has been delayed once again, and of course, look at some Twitter reactions, because I'm sure everyone is keeping an even-keeled feeling towards this situation. First time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But let's just hop straight into this, folks. So Rockstar just posted this over on social media, X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. We still call it Twitter around these parts. I will not conform to the X sort of thing because I don't know, it's just Twitter, man. Rockstar Games. Hi, everyone. Grand Theft Auto 6 will now release on Thursday, November 19th, 2026. We are sorry for adding additional time to what we realize has been a long wait. I think long wait is a bit of an understatement. There are kids who were born like the same year that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out that are like in high school now. Like this goes beyond a long wait. This has been a ridiculous amount of time, and I get it. You know, you're trying to push the medium and do all this stuff. And Grand Theft Auto 5 never got the single player DLC because you just cared about GTA Online because that was making you money. But it has been, I think, beyond a very long time. But those extra months will allow us to finish the game with the level of polish you have come to expect and deserve. So November 19th of 2026. So now they are gearing up towards holiday 2026. And I'm sorry, but when something gets delayed multiple times and then you give multiple release dates, I tend to believe you less and less. I tend to not put as much stock into what you are saying because you are able to change things pretty much on a whim when it comes to this situation. Obviously, this was a calculated decision, something that needed to be made for whatever reason, and I'm not sure, you know, we'll ever fully know why that was. Could it be a bug or a glitch or something like that? But this is a large amount of time, considering today is November 6th, 2025 when this video is being recorded and being uploaded. So we're talking about over 1 year more of waiting. And you could sit there and say that fake Shigeru quote, a delayed game can be awesome, but a rushed game is bad forever. Go F yourself. Like he really never said that. And really, like, rushed games get patches nowadays anyways. I'm sure Grand Theft Auto 6 isn't going to come out, you know, shining and glistening with no bugs and no glitches. That's actually part of the fun of the Grand Theft Auto experience. You know, this big open world where you're doing all this sort of crazy stuff. You're not going to get every nook and cranny. And from the little that we've seen from these Grand Theft Auto 6 trailers, it does seem like a very detailed world and a detailed environment. And of course, very detailed character models. But you kind of got to wonder how much of that is actually going to be represented in the final product, because that trailer is now pretty much old news. You know, that trailer has been seen and enjoyed for a long time now. And you got to imagine, like, some things have probably changed with it. So now we'll get into the reaction from people here. So then they followed it up. We want to thank you for your patience and support. While the wait is a little longer, we are incredibly excited for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida, and return to a modern-day Vice City. Sincerely, Rockstar Games. So, you know, Devolver Digital saying, hey, you guys need some help. Mr. Matty Plays is on there. I don't know how much longer I can eat salad 3 times a day. you know, damn, we got to wait another year, me and my bro. Like, and I think these are reasonable, you know, things to say, because the oh god, I don't know if I can show that. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I like to use that meme a lot. You know, like here, it was supposed to come out May 26th of 2026. Now it's like a 6-month delay from that. So this is obviously something that you know is it's kind of weird. I will say it's kind of weird because May is still a good whiles away. You know, we are nowhere near May. It's November, 7 months, 8 months until May of 2026. So something must have been so catastrophic with this, because obviously, you know, a game gets finished before, you know, it ships and releases. It goes gold, as to say. But let's take a month off that. Let's say April. Once again, November to April, that's a pretty decent amount of time. There must have been something so big and so, you know, unfixable at this time that they were just kind of like, we need another delay. And I get it, you know, it's okay to delay stuff, but it's like, you know, like right here, a great image. Like, there are people that are going to be in or in high school that are just as old as Grand Theft Auto 5. And of course, they're going to be pushing GTA Online as the main sort of thing ever. This person's very happy. Domino's Pizza UK, you know, they're trying to help out here. This is good too. Like, it's so realistic though. When you really think about it, it is so realistic. I remember the first time 2004 is not San Andreas. But oh no, it was. Wow, I am old. I remember the first time I played GTA 3. I was 15 or 16. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, visiting my buddy Pecker Dupree. We went over to his friend's house, and he had just gotten it. And we literally, I mean, we had smoked something as well. But, you know, we stayed up as late as we could playing that damn game because it was just so revolutionary and so crazy. But, you know, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's so hard. It's so hard to say goodbye to my homies. Like, it's rough, man. People have been waiting for this for such a long time. And to be, you know, getting so close and feeling like, okay, you know, all these, and you got to remember, all these games and all these game developers have been like shuffling games to not coincide with the launch of this game. So imagine you delayed your game to not launch alongside of Grand Theft Auto 6, but now your game is scheduled to launch in October or November of next year, and then you have to go up against Grand Theft Auto 6 anyways because they keep changing it. That's kind of my mentality with this. Never change because of what's out there. You know, try and stand on your own too. Do what you need to do as far as making your game and creating your game. But this sucks, man. So the wait continues. I don't know why. I don't know why we're all surprised. We probably shouldn't be. I don't even know if it'll. I think it's 2027 at this point. They might even push this to the next gen consoles. Let's be realistic here, people. But what do you think about the delay? Let me know in the comments section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, comment, and share. Hit the bell as well. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.